Oh, it's magic Paul.
Good evening and welcome to Magic Paul. So we've got another booster opening today. So we've got two sets of Modern Horizons 3, not Magic Horizons 3, and two sets of Bloomburrow. These are just the standard play boosters. This evening I'm going to be drinking Coca-Cola. I ran out of root beer, sadly. Right, so we'll start off with the Modern Horizons 3. So let's have a look, see if there's anything interesting in here. Heart card, an Eldrazi, nice, okay. Right, there we go, here's a common. Right, so we've got Jolt Awake, Galvanic Discharge, Ether Spike, Eviscerator's Insight, the Warped Tusker, Tranquil Landscape, a Sneaky Snacker, Fairy Rogue, Flying. When you draw your third card in a turn, return Sneaky Snacker from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. It's alright, isn't it? Yeah. Solar Transformer, the Glyph Elemental, Enchanted Creature Elemental. Bestow 1. If you cast this card for its bestow cost, it's an aura spell with enchant creature. It becomes a creature again if it's not attached. And then landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on Glyph Elemental. Ooh. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each +1/+1 counter on Glyph Elemental. Ooh. Okay, that's okay. Hydra Trainer. You may exert Hydra Trainer as it attacks. When you do, target creature gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of counters on permanents you control. An exerted creature won't untap during your next unstep step. And 2/+1 mana, adapt to. If this creature has no +1/+1 counters on it, put 2 +1/+1 counters on it. It's alright if you attempt to have some extra mana for that. Phyrexian Ironworks, Meltdown. And we've got Flooded Strand. Pay 1 life, sacrifice Flooded Strand. Search your library for Plains or Islands card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. I'll be honest, I've never really got these fetch lands. I know they're supposed to be worth quite a couple of pennies. Yeah, I'm not sure if I get them. Ooh, Undo Knotmaster, Core Rogue. It's only an uncommon, but it's a foil. So, throw a line, Sorcerer Adventure. Distribute 2 +1/+1 counters amongst 1 or 2 target creatures. Then exile this card. Oh, excuse me. Oh, bless me. Excuse me. Let's have a slip. Okay. Then exile this card. You may cast this creature later from exile. Lifelink. Whenever another modified creature you control dies, put 2 +1/+1 counters on Undo Knotmaster. Okay. Interesting. I think those fetch lands are worth something, so I'll check on them, on that. I don't know. I'll have a look. What we got on the back here? Random bit of card. So, the Drossclaw artifact equipment. Living weapon. When this equipment enters the battlefield, Create a 0/0 black Phyrexian germ creature token, then attach this to it. Equipped creature gets +1/+1. Whenever equipped creature attacks, each opponent loses 1 life. Interesting. Gift of the Viper. Nyx Born Unicorn. Thriving Skyclaw. Ether Spike. Sneaky Snacker. The Writhing Chrysalids. Okay, I'll draw the drone. Guardian of the Forgotten. Elephant Warrior. Another Undo Not Master. Mindless Conscription. Oh, when Mindless Conscription enters the battlefield and whenever you draw your 3rd card each turn, amass zombies 3. Put 3 +1/+1 counters on an army you control. It's also a zombie. If you don't control an army, create a 0/0 black zombie army creature token first. Oh, that could be fun, especially in my zombie deck. The Essence Reliquary. Artifact. Tap, return another target permanent you control and all auras you control attached to it to their owner's hand. Activate only during your turn. Okay. So basically, if you take control of an opponent's creature, you can then return it to the controller's hand. Okay. Meh. Distinguished Conjurer. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. It's alright. This is the rare. The Argent Dais. Argent Dais enters the battlefield with 2 oil counters on it. Whenever 2 or more creatures attack, put an oil counter on Argent Dais. And then 2 mana tap. Remove 2 oil counters from Argent Dais and exile another target non-land permanent. Its controller draws 2 cards. Okay. Oh, and then we've got a Skittering Precursor Eldrazi drone. That's a foil. So I don't know if those 2 are going to be worth anything, but we'll have a look at that later. A bit of a meh sort of draw there. So to be honest, I've not been overly impressed with the Modern Horizons 3 cards. They're a bit, well, meh. Ooh. Trying to open the Bloomburrow. There we go. Rip it open, Paul. Just rip it open. So we've got a card. We've got the old Liliana bunny. That's pretty cool. I really do want that Planeswalker. Right. Yeah, we're going this way. Right, so we've got Glitter Glide Duo. Got plenty of them. Heat Harvest. Got plenty of them. Gate Assault. Water Spout Warden. Thistledown Players. Seed Pod Squire. War Squeak. Feather of Flight. Wear Down. Into the Floodmoor. Shrike Force. This is one of my rares. Cruel Claws Heist. So you gift a card. You may promise an opponent a gift as you cast this spell. If you do, they draw a card before its other effects. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it. Exile that card. If the gift was promised, you may cast that card for as long as it remains exiled, and mana of any type can be spent to cast it. Okay. Then got land, and we've got a foil, Otter Ball Antics. I don't know if that's actually worth anything, but it's the rare, so we'll have a look. I don't know why I'm singing In the Night Garden. Oh, I probably do. My son's been watching it. We've got a food token at the back there. Right, so we've got the 3-tree root weaver, whisker quill scribe, the dire downdraft, life creed duo, a gate blade assassin, treetop sentries, the moonrise cleric, the rabbit response, feather of flight, the reptilian recruiter, the vine reap mentor. Not seen that one yet. Okay. This should be my rare. Oh, we've got a legendary creature, Camellia the Seed Miser. Legendary creature, Squirrel Warlock. It's got menace. Other squirrels you control have menace. Oh. Whenever you sacrifice one or more foods, create a 1/1 green squirrel creature token. Pay 2 mana to forage and put a +1/+1 counter on each other squirrel you control. To forage, exile 3 cards from your graveyard or sacrifice a food. Ooh. Ooh. And then we've got a swamp. Ooh, and we've got Gev Scaled Scorch. Nice. He is only a rare, but that's a foil. So we've got the legendary creature, Lizard Mercenary. So we've got ward, pay 2 life. Other creatures you control enter with an additional +1/+1 counter on them for each opponent who lost life this turn. Whenever you cast a lizard spell, Gev Scaled Scorch deals 1 damage to target opponent. Very nice. So, okay. So that was a bit better, wasn't it? 3 rares. And one of them was a foil. So I will price these up with the usual scanner that I use. And that'll be added to the video. So there's today's video. There's today's haul. I don't know if these are going to be worth anything, but then it doesn't matter. They're just getting added to my collection. So thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe. And look forward to the next video, which is going to be me trying to teach my wife how to play Magic the Gathering. So look forward to that. Thank you. Again, like and subscribe.